Alright, hi guys, John here. Welcome back to Vampyr. Welcome to episode 8 of the series. The horror game series. Which we are doing. This is the second horror game series for Halloween since Don't Knock Twice, which has its own playlist. It was the first game of this month's horror marathon of series games for the spooky season month of October. This is the second one. Hi, if you're new and you haven't seen the other previous 7 episodes. 6 and 7 ended in drags. It was kind of difficult, but I'm hoping this one has a good start like always, and it ends with a bad, not a bad start, it ends with a good start. So, if you're new, hi, my name's Novatron, and welcome to the second series of the spooky season of October. Welcome to Vampyr. Welcome to episode 8. Am I dead? Why do I feel dead? Oh, I can sneak up on him. What's up? Boom! You thought. Of course, he does the grab. Ah, you stupid. He's dead. He's fine. I got a lead stick. Wonderful. Shenanigans. They really liked killing people, didn't they? So where exactly am I going? I need to find a way to access this mansion. Follow the passage. Oh. So I'm trying to get inside this guy's mansion, huh? Okay. Well, I don't know, there's a blood trail here. There's a bunch of rats. I can use these to get blood. That's nice. Despicable. I need to eat some of you guys.
I have this.
Oh, there's a
for blood.
Thing I can do to get up there, but I need to eat these rats real quick.
This is despicable.
I need at least the one of you. One of you gets to live, one of you gets to die. And you're the lucky one, rodent.
Thirst for blood.
Is this the one? This looks like I can get past here. There's a lot of things in here.
There has been a fight here. I can see a blood trail.
Like father, like daughter.
By one of the antagonists.
Find Louis Temsipple. Listen, man, I wasn't called for a side mission. I was just trying to do the main thing.
What a mess. Something terrible happened here.
Like I care, I found a hideout. It's another hideout I can go to when I'm in trouble. And it's got supplies, and I'm willing to take those supplies because it's very useful to me. And that means I can level up. And that also means I can craft shit. So here's a crafting table. And we can analyze some blood samples. Look at that, level 3 ingredients. Level 3! You already know, man. We gotta craft 4 of those. We gotta craft 4 of these. Which I can't. That's fine. And I can also refill. Let's go ahead and give that to our person. Nope, I wanted that one. Ha ha ha. And that one has 4 that I can load up on. Light blood serums. I have. Let's use the strong blood serums. We can go up here, which I assume is where the bed is. Yep. Oh, look at that, a luxury bed. I can refill. Guess. And check what's over in there. Lay down up my experience points. Let's see here, what are we gonna do? Aggressiveness, blood spear. Ooh. Yes, please. Let's level that baddie up. Yes. Amazing. Let's see here. Tactical. What does this do? Spring. The common belief that vampires can disappear into the thin air is misleading. I think we do need to level up the rage. Definitely, because it's a level 1 and it's not doing a whole lot of damage. Ooh, boom. So boom, we have 400 damage rage now. We can up our bite if we wanted to. Ooh. Do we want to update our bite or do we want to update our blood condition? Physical prowess increases stamina. This increases your health. We do need a health up. Let's go ahead and do that. That can be hard biting, can get updated, so let's update it. Level 4 hard biting. So, I don't think we have anything else to spare, so let's sleep, get our stuff, and we'll be a brand new vampire. See, this is a citizens menu. I haven't figured out every citizen yet, but it's okay. 22! That's a good level. I like it. I like it a lot. So I can exit through here. I need to... I guess we'll go do the side mission. I don't know what else to do. Well, besides the main mission, of course, but... Is that why there's so much blood trails everywhere? Oh, there's a skull. Hey, Scully! Boom, 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 boom. Wonderful. Look at that, not a single scratch on me. Get off. Alright. Oh, Hunter. How you doing? Oh, you shit, I forgot about that. I still take some sort of damage. Damn it. It's fine. That's a lot of blood. Look at that! Beautiful. There's someone else. Ooh, yeah, him. Hey, flamethrower guy. Ooh, it's gonna make it so much easier to use on bosses. Which we fought one in the last episode. God, there's a lot of them here. Okay, well, if I use this. If I use this, I can get past them. I could go in here, but it's not gonna last long. It's not gonna last long. It's not gonna last long. Okay, I might as well try and take them out, I guess. I don't really have another choice. Oh, there's people up there.
It's locked, all right.
Alright. Temple Garden. This is looking like the place I could go to do the main mission. If I wanted to. Bullets. The blood trail isn't working. Cool.
A restaurant where the guests are blindfolded but being seated. Intriguing.
Of course you're intrigued by that, because that means
It's
you could
locked.
just eat them. Freaking retardo. Oh, well, totally forgot about you guys, so I gotta fight now. Oh, bitch. Oh, what are you doing? Oh, what are you doing? Don't know, don't care. Yeah! My thing went away. Okay. Yeet. I feel like I don't think I should be here. Yeah. Well, I guess we go do our mission then. Our main mission. I can't find the other one. Oh, it looks like it might be through there, but it's locked.
I cannot enter.
Damn you. Oh, I don't really care. Oh, these missions keep getting harder. On finding them, at least. Oh, now I'm just back here, and then there's that guy again. Oh, now how to get to the other side. Where's this guy's hotel room? Okay. He is juggling me. I don't know where else to go. God, I have only used one time a walkthrough in this let's play of this series. The locations are getting harder. It's giving me more spread of variety. That's like I said, it's like being like Red Dead Redemption 2. I'll be on the west side. We on the west side. Okay. Oh, you were down here in the last episode. Because we fought a giant. Duty. Oh, hi. Ill-formed beast. What? Okay, well you're just throwing up. Huh. Okay. Yeets. What? Look at him! Level 30! I don't want to fight it. I wonder if I can sneak up behind it. Oh, I can't. Can't. Ooh, but that definitely hurt him. Yeah. Okay. Wonderful. Alright, so I'm here. But I don't think I need to be. Watery brisk blood sample. Find Lewis. Test angle. So she's down. Door's been unlocked. She's down. So she's... Is she down? Yeah, no, she says she's down. She's down. If I go through here... And maybe here... Oh. Oh. That raises it though. The door has been unlocked. I don't even know if I need to be here. There's a blood trail that leads... Oh, okay. Well, I've been found. Yeah, let's just sneak attack me, okay? They did not like me finding whatever I found. Okay. At this point, we're just exploring. I don't even know if I'm doing my mission, the side mission.
Hello. Alas,
Hi.
a pleasure to be meeting you.
Who? Why, hi, Alistair. From a has-been hotel, huh? Yeah, that's right, I'm educated. So I assume I gotta turn that stupid shit down. Alrighty. I got you. Not down enough, huh? No, that's fine. It's fine, that's totally fine, man. And then that one. Should put it down to its respectiveness. Alright. Now who was sipping on some blood? I have a feeling...
Excuse my son visit, but I saw your fiasco on a picture show. And I just couldn't resist.
Your son? My son flat? What? Hang on. Excuse my son visit. Oh, my sudden visit. But I saw your Flasco on a picture show. Huh. What do you mean, what Flasco? Flasco where? I've been everywhere. As you can see. eating
I can't
rats
believe
to get
I'm
blood,
doing
but
this.
that's okay. But where though? Oh, well, it looks like I'm exiting. Maybe I'm going the right way. And maybe I'm just stupid. No one told me I had to go through the sewers. But hey, it's not like it's my first time being in the sewers, so it doesn't really matter.
Fiasco I meant. Oh god, I hate autocorrect.
Seems like Alistair's having trouble communicating. Okay, well. I swear in this episode, if this game blue screens me, it's gonna be so annoying. I've been blue screened twice in the last other episodes, and this is really gonna make me mad if it does it again. Because it just got updated, so I'm assuming it's fixed, but I swear to
Oh,
God.
I found you through some friends.
Through some friends, huh? What kind? I'm associated with a lot of people, some dark, some good. Tells a story. Now where the hell am I now? What? Main quest? Hang on. Unnatural selection. Enter Ursula's mansion, ask quest and inhabitants about. This is
Oh,
location.
you know. Demons. Sinners.
But I'm not in hell. So then what type of sinners? Quest and points about. This is throwing me out. It was a bunch of bullshit. Huh. Oh, the house is open. Oh, it's a shop. Hope you don't mind if I take a few things for my use. What's good?
Sure you're not in hell. We still watch you.
It's locked, all right.
Well, that's kind of creepy. I don't know why you watch me. I've done nothing bad. It's a very interesting conversation. Oh! Oh, I can eavesdrop. Vampire senses!
It's locked.
Damn it. But I can eavesdrop.
I can't believe we're still waiting here. I can't
Oh,
remember the
wait,
moment
right here.
it became this.
We should be far from town already. All right.
Vampire senses!
Where would we go? Anyway. Anywhere that isn't here. And what is that, by the way? A safer place? A less strange place? And where would that be? Life is strange. And we are alive.
Huh.
For now, yes. But for how long? If we
Wait.
decided to flee, we should be far from town already. All right. But where would we go?
I'm confused. So are they trying to become undead? Like me? Well, you didn't see me. I'm just walking. To the mansion. Hey, you mind opening that for me? Damn it.
It's locked, all right.
Figured that might have worked. Okay, so they're obviously doing something. Dude, can I keep my eye on them? There's no need to anymore. Strange. That gave me a tip for what, though? Bullets. 8 shotgun bullets, that's nice.
Well, I must go. The Has-Been Hotel is in need of some work. Goodbye. And remember, smile, my dear. You're never fully dressed without one.
Creepy. But okay. The crime of lost knowledge. Ah, shit. Vampires are dangerous, deadly, vicious sometimes. I'm not dangerous and I'm a vampire. This is a fact I won't, well, I mean, I guess I can be. I have a sword. And a shotgun. And many other things, but we're not going to go into that. This is a fact that I won't deny, and that's precisely why we must understand what they are. Sometimes who they are in order to achieve a better mutual understanding. Do you remember the interview with Titus Flavius Josephus? Conducted by one of us in 1548. When he finally encountered the creature in Spain, do you remember how each of the very carefully chosen words expressed by his vampire warmed our heart each time we read them? For they were all extraordinarily windows to a past of which we only had glimpses. Well, Titus Flavius, I can't say his middle name, Josephus, is no more, since the Vatakians hunters destroyed him a few weeks ago, and with him vanishes unearthed treasures of knowledge, but the pillars of our civilization. This is a crime probably as heart-breaking as the killing of an innocent life by a vampire. This is exactly why the path of the Guard of Prewin is as criminal as it is barren. For each time they successfully conduct one of their methodical hunts on old vampires of England, instead of carefully and representatively approaching them, they destroy a part of our common roots. With the immortals they wipe an opportunity. The concept of great hunt is a crime, for it blindly kills words and thoughts from drinking at the fountain of knowledge by Usher Tully, Primate of St. Paul. I don't understand what you're barking at, dogs. Can you shut the fuck up? Well, whatever they are barking at, it's not like it's a problem. So I see nothing outside. Alright, whatever. So do you...
Jonathan Reed. At last we meet. The cards warned me you would visit tonight.
I beg your pardon, sir. Do I know you?
Of course you do. Our mutual friend, Dr. Swansea, can't speak highly enough of you.
Oh, damn.
My name is Usher. Usher Talltree.
You are the leader of the Brotherhood.
You know, like the rap artist?
Brotherhood of St. Paul's Stole, to be precise. I'm really glad we met tonight. I love it when the cards tell me a truth.
The cards told you to expect me.
Yes, they tell me everything. They told me that you struggle hard not to take too many lives.
Oh, damn.
How do you measure the amount of blood on my hands?
I told you. The cards always tell the truth. Well, most of the time.
Is it possible to tell me my future?
A vampire's fate is much more delicate to read, Doctor. But I can try.
I would rather not know.
Okay.
Is there anything you could tell me about Aloysius Dawson?
Aloysius Dawson. Yes, of course. We met on several occasions. With time, he got deeper and deeper into the occult.
He's not the only one. It's been quite the fashion for several decades. The Golden Dawn, for instance, is just one example.
True. Aloysius was a member of the Golden Dawn until 1900. Then his thirst for dark knowledge grew. I'm talking forbidden texts, readings which blackened his heart.
Goodbye, sir. Until we meet again.
I rarely wander, yet it amuses me to converse with your kind. Perhaps London will survive the epidemic.
Locked.
It's locked.
Of course. Alright, well, I'm out. Gotta find a... Hello? Wait. stuff can be pressed here? I could probably mesmerize people, but I would have to get my mesmerize level back up. Cool.
But they will not be forgotten.
Wait, maybe I could talk to those guys that were just there.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. Can I be of assistance?
Dr. Reed? Dr. Reed?
Is there anything wrong?
No, it's just... Your name sounds familiar. And your face. Have we met before?
I think I would remember. So I suppose the answer is no.
That's odd. I'm certain I've already heard of you. My name is Pericles Baker. Does that mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not, sir. But it's a pleasure to meet you anyway.
The pleasure is mine, I guess. I only wish I could remember when it was that we met.
What can you tell me about Aloysius Dawson?
I've heard this is a man who has searched for his place in the world for a long time. I hope he found it.
Tell me more about your strange feelings towards the city.
I would be happy to describe them, but it's too hard to explain with mere words what I'm feeling. It's unclear, too confused.
Go on, please.
Where should I start? The world is chaos. Men go mad and nature itself runs roughshod over us all.
This is not the first time mankind has faced a deadly epidemic or a war.
Men kill each other while nature decides to kill them all. I don't know what scares me the most. Do you?
Both can be disastrous, and a combination of the two merely increases their potency.
And what if they were just a sign of worse disasters to come? Something of biblical proportions, I wonder.
Goodbye, Mr. Baker. Good evening, sir. I am Dr. Jonathan Reed. Do you need my help?
Yes, please. Would you be kind enough to tell me what the time is?
That's all you need to know.
Well, is it not important to know? As important as where you are? Or who you are?
I suppose you're right. And who are you then, sir?
I am Agamemnon Baker. Like my brother, I think we need to leave this city immediately. And my brother and I rarely agree on anything.
What are you really afraid of, Agamemnon?
The problem is, it's precisely what I don't know that frightens me. So I suppose I can't really answer your question.
What can you tell me about Aloysius Dawson?
You should ask that question to my brother instead. Personally, I've not seen Aloysius for many years.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Baker.
Oh, these guys are shit baskets.
Too many murders to investigate them all. Good evening, sir. May I ask you what you're doing here at this late hour?
I'm conducting an investigation about the epidemic in this part of town.
And who are you, sir?
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed from the Pembroke Hospital. May I ask who you are? And why all the questions?
I'm Detective Inspector Charles Albright from Scotland Yard. And I don't find your answers convincing. What is a Pembroke doctor doing in the West End at this time of night?
I work for the Ascalon Club. Here is my permit to go freely about the city.
The Ascalon Club? You should have said so, sir. I must warn you, these streets are dangerous, and you'd better be careful.
Do you know anything in particular about a man called Aloysius Dawson?
Who doesn't know the man? I think he intervened personally to put an end to the police strike of last August.
What else can you tell me about him?
Aloysius Dawson's exactly the kind of powerful and influential man who could commit murder and get away with it, with just one phone call.
Goodbye, Detective Inspector Albright.
Goodbye, Dr. Jonathan Reed. I'm sure we'll talk again soon.
Maybe. Oh. Why is it this wonderful? Another keep out area. Things just keep getting better and better, don't they? Huh. There's an upstairs too. Wonderful. Hmm. Not a whole lot of stuff here. And it doesn't seem like I'll be able to update anything anytime soon. Besides the medical treatments. That I can easily do. It doesn't hurt to have more space in my bag for medical science stuff. Citizens. The Pillar. Aloysius Dawson, but I don't know where the hell he is. So what's on this side? More blood, of course. Ah, you revealed me. Alright then. You want to fight? Simple. It just gets easier and easier.
Over there! There's one of them
Too easy. An entrance into wherever he's at. This is getting harder and harder. But this looks interesting. Because it seems like I'm going into another place that I don't know where it's gonna lead me. I don't know why I'm doing it. I'm just trying to get to Aloysius Dawson since the last episode and I was not able to find him. I was in the sewers and I fought some new ill beast creature. And then I fought, in the last episode when I went down there, a whole big another boss guy that was kind of like Fergal. So I just don't know where I'm at. And then I got a side mission out of nowhere that I don't know where the hell that one's at. Oh, it's Dawson's Mansion.
Dawson's Mansion. Here I am at last. But the question remains.
I found
am I
it.
ready to make a dying man progeny?
I'm not. I might follow the same rules. So I found it. Wonderful. That took like 2 episodes to do. So there's an exit building. Well, that's not an exit building. That's a whole nother part of the fucking house. Holy shit. Well, before I do so, I must as well go upstairs. Why would I not? He's got so much shit that I would love to collect. Ooh, that's just... Why does he just have money lying around? Yoink. It's all mine. You're not getting it back. The paper. Newspaper article. Execution of John Francis Sparrow. John Francis Sparrow, who was 21, has been hung this morning in the prison of Pentonville. Mr. Sparrow was sentenced to death after being found guilty of the murder of his sister Alexandra Sparrow. Until the end, the man claimed he was innocent. No formal proof of his presence at the crime scene was ever brought to the court, but he has been sentenced to death and executed anyway. Scotland Yard refused to reopen the case despite the many holes in the chains of events, which ended with the death of Miss Sparrow. Charles Albright, who conducted the inquiry for Scotland Yard, refused to answer any of our questions, but 3 weeks ago he was demoted without any official explanation. What a strange way to reward an efficient inquiry. Clayton Darby.
Reduced in rank for falsely accusing a man of murder. I wonder what Inspector Albright thinks about his punishment.
Gives me another hint on him if I ever cross him again. Well, let's check this room, I guess, upstairs. It seems there's a downstairs area to get down there too. Wonderful.
It's locked, all right.
I hope you don't mind me taking your stuff, mister. I really do appreciate it. Alright. Sir. Oh, there he is. Door locked. No other pages.
It's locked.
I'll be right with you, Mr. Dawson. Just let me snoop around a little bit more. It seems I'm ready.
Finally you're here, Dr. Reed. What took you so long?
I had to pass several of your barricades and outposts to access your mansion, sir.
Death, pestilence surround us, and time is against me.
I see you've gathered some of the most expensive, albeit experimental, blood transfusion equipment available. All this could be so useful in a hospital.
Yes, yes. Since Lord Redgrave sent me a doctor to perform my conversion, I thought you might find some of these devices useful.
Most thoughtful. But tonight I'm not here as a physician.
But I feel reassured that a specialist such as yourself would help me to escape the Reaper.
Very well. But before I proceed, I have a few questions for you.
If you must, but be quick, for I don't have much time left in this life.
First of all, I need to be sure that you know exactly what is going to happen to you, sir.
I can assure you I'm as informed as any man can be. I have planned for this moment, Dr. Reed. Planned very carefully.
Huh.
Believe me, there is a huge difference between reading about vampires and waking up as one. I learned that myself the hard way.
Oh my God, man, stop your whining. I don't have time for your pointless jibber-jabber.
Let's move on then.
Please, I'm cold and tired. I feel my life waning with every moment.
But first, before you embrace immortality, what would you do with such a gift?
That's a rather impertinent question, Dr. Reed. And I will do as I please.
Answer me all the same. What will your first action be as an immortal?
To save London. I will finance the most efficient quarantine ever seen. I will build a wall that will separate the sickfarers from the healthy ones.
I've heard enough. It's time to proceed.
At last. All right, do what you have to do. If it hurts, so be it. I've been preparing such a long time for this.
2,000 XP. Nah.
You don't deserve immortality, Mr. Dawson.
What? What are you prattling on about?
I don't believe I've ever met a man so bereft of empathy. You, sir, are despicable.
No! Wait! You can't! I made a deal with Lord Redgrave. I'll finance whatever he wants. Please, just ask him.
Sleep now. Rest now. Forever.
I would have lived forever. Who are you to decide my fate? Who gave you the authority?
First key. What does that do? More key. Shelter key. Rustic key, second key, third key, first key. Large key that belonged to others. Dawson engaged with the letter AD. Huh. Soon suffer the consequences of your action. If I'm being honest, I couldn't really care. Hi. How you doing? Are you another vampire? So I'm down to fight if need be.
Is it done, Dr. Reed? Is Aloysius Dawson reborn, as expected?
Alas, Aloysius Dawson was not brought back to life after his death. The man is gone.
What? What happened?
He didn't survive the procedure. He was too weak.
This is unacceptable, nevertheless. You were given the simplest task.
Well, get rid of me then.
From now on, you're an outcast. Banished. You are forbidden to ever appear in front of us again. Ascalon will smite you on sight, and your heart will be thrown to the rats.
I'll leave you then. Have fun with your puppets and shadow plays, Lord Redgrave.
Yes, go, traitor, and take that awful creature, that counterfeit of a woman I saw waiting for you, and be gone!
And by the sword you die. Well then. When looking for a citizen, don't forget your vampiric senses. Temple Church. Hey, you're the Skull Lady.
We meet again at the strangest of times, young Ekon. So do you serve the Earl of Bristol now?
Old Bridget, what are you doing here?
Your friend, the wise Ekon. She sent me to warn you.
Lady Ashbury? You know her? Tell me what's going on.
The lady approached me but a few nights ago, wanting to meet the sewer skulls. Once she questioned Harriet Jones. She agreed to help us.
Harriet Jones is still with you then? How is she doing?
Harriet remains angry, but is recovering slowly. Her mind is twisted, but at least her body is healing.
Tell me what is going on.
The lady asked us to keep an eye on your mortal doctor friend while you were away. We spotted the hunters. They were discussing plans to attack tonight.
No time to lose, then. I must go there right away.
I shall return to my den. Have you a message for the lady? Should I see her before you?
Yes. Tell her I love her.
Is this still unknown to her? Go now and take care, young Ekon, for the flames are rising.
Well, shit, the Pembroke Hospital's in trouble and I've gotta go. Jesus. Damn it. Who's attacking? The vampires? Skulls? Can't be their kind if it is skulls. Beasts? Maybe just make it the vampires? Young Ekons as myself? Or vampire hunters. Maybe they found out that they were keeping a vampire, so just me there, and now they're attacking. Shit. Whoa. Lord Finney, huh? So that's your name. Fine then. You're no meaning to me. Way now. This is an ill-formed skull, but it's fine. He won't see me as long as I can make my travels clear. Whitechapel. Alright, we're close. Fine. I'll go up this way then. Chapel Street. Another frickin' Ekon. God damn it. Alright, then I'll die. Was good. Shoot! Okay, wonderful. They're piling bodies. They are really planning to attack. Oh, Lord Ham's really. He's got to be part of the. These Lord people have got to be part of the. I've got to be part of the Ascalon Club as well. Stupid vampires. But yet I am one, so makes no difference.
What is this truck? Are the vampire hunters here already?
Don't know, but maybe if I can.
It's locked, all right.
There he is. What's everyone doing here? No deaths. Everyone's recovering. She's good. Except for him, he's headachy. You're good. Fatigue. I can heal
Good evening,
you.
Mr. Goswick. How are you?
I'm okay.
Oh, I didn't mean to mesmerize. My bad, bruh. I did not mean to mesmerize you. I meant to ask you if you wanted some medicine.
I'm alright.
Good evening, Mr. Goswick. How are you?
I'm okay.
Medical details.
Do you need any help?
I'm afraid I may, sir. I don't mean to be a burden.
You are not a burden, sir. Healing you is my responsibility.
And you have my gratitude for that.
I have to go
Great.
now, sir.
Okay, so he's got the fatigue medicine in him, so he's fine. Fjord's headache. Who is that? You're good. She's got a headache. This guy's good. Something what about out here? Healthy. Oh wait, I can eavesdrop on them. Where could I sit to look at them? There then.
How can I be sure I'll not find your unconscious body in the house again?
I promise you, you'll not find my unconscious body.
For God's sake, how can you say such a thing?
How can you refuse to listen? I tried to warn you for so long.
No, I won't let my only son die. You promised me you'll stay alive.
Your son lied to you, like the whole world lies to us.
A new hat. I guess that's nice then. I guess I can go look at him. Talk to him. Go get Edward Swansea's office. I'll do that later. I'm finding investigations about the hospital since I've been gone. I am a doctor. I have to do my job.
You at our side, Dr. Reed. I know the
Good evening, Doctor. How is my son doing?
Goodbye, Mrs. Goswick.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, Mr. Goswick. How are you?
I'm okay.
Good question.
Admit it, Mortimer. Your mother had you hospitalized here because you tried to kill yourself.
Yes, it's true.
All right, then. This is the first time we've really shared information about your case. Shall we call this progress?
Call it what you want, Dr. Reed.
Can I help you in any way, Mr. Goswick?
I wrote a letter for my mother. She was supposed to read it after my death. But I suppose she doesn't have to read it now.
I see. And is this letter still near the place where you tried to take your own life?
Yes. And I don't want anyone reading my last words. I mean, I'm still here. If you bring me back that letter, then perhaps we'll talk.
Huh. Well then.
I have to go now, sir. But don't hesitate to contact me if you need any help.
An investigation, so then... Like father, like daughter. She's way over there. Near Whitechapel. I'm over here by the hospital. Engaged citizen. Local investigation, like father, like son. I'm not gonna mark it. Can I unmark, remove? What is that? Lady Ashbury. New dialogue available. Okay. Southwark. Docks. No real investigations. Besides the fact that I have the key to their house now.
Those bastards. What have they done to Edgar?
Damn it. Letter from Rash Cheddar. Pembroke Hospital, 4th of August. Dear Dr. Swansea, I will be glad to manage your temporary morgue as soon as it's open. As I have already told you, I was a doctor during the war, and I will be glad to serve my country again. I know it's not the same being a physician for the dead as if it is for the living, but I believe it is important to be welcome and take care good care of our departed too. Rest assured I will do my best to fully perform my new duties to the best of my ability. Concerning my questions and my qualifications, I'm sorry I can't give you anything more concerning the question of my qualifications. I'm sorry I can't give you anything more valuable than my parole. I swear to you that my engagement made me a doctor during the war and that I saved many lives. If my word is not enough, you can contact the military administration to vary my experience and skills. They will continue that even if I never followed any medical studies, the war taught me what a doctor really needs to know. Always sincerely, Rakesh Chadana, former doctor. Okay, so that gives me a new hint on him. Where did they take them? There's obviously blood. A warning letter. Pembroke Hospital, 25th October. Dear Dr. Swansea, I must inform you of the deepest reservations concerning the Dr. Theo Strickland and Harvey Fiddick case. Mr. Fiddick has been hospitalized after severe work injury. He may permanently lose the use of his arm if not treated adequately. Dr. Strickland claims that a surgical procedure may save the man's arm completely. I say it may also sever its functions for good if complications arise. Our young colleague is an audience, a audacious and daring surgeon who might prove a great profession in a few years, but for now he lacks the skills to perform such a risky procedure. Need I remind you of the mistakes he made in the past? Since Dr. Strickland refuses to listen to me, I strongly advise you to forbid him to perform such a hazardous experiment. Very respectfully, Dr. Waverly Acrylide. So that gives me a new hint on him. Rare species of vampires. As a scholar and exegesis of ancestral writings, I've never insisted enough about the importance of taking legends and ancient folklores into account when searching for hints about hidden or lost secrets. A common mistake is to take what we know for an established truth and use it to discard any contemporary material. For example, we must consider the possibility of undiscovering species of vampires and the necessary to rethink what we see as the established truth about the various types of immortals based on what we know and what we gathered through time. For how many centuries did we consider that vampire was the vernacular term for what we have learned to call Ekon, until the day 4 explorers of the Brotherhood found proof in Siberia that Vulcans, or a Lipian type of vampire, we considered these creatures to be linked to the mythological werewolf. Now we know it's not true. What about the rest? What about the Rakasha from my homeland? What about the Chinese Jingashing, or the Pruchin of southern Chile? And without any leaving the beautiful Great Britain, what about the stories about bat-shaped women sometimes seen flying around St. James Church in the Louth? What about the creature only identified as a disaster in some obscure testimonies, which tried to destroy London in 1666 by spreading plague all around the city? What about the Nimrod, the mythical figure of the restless vampire hunter, sometimes described by the ancestral British icons as a legendary huntsman who only feeds on his prey blood and could go unnoticed amongst the mortals and immortals? I tell you, my brothers, we never can be so sure of what we could find. If only we could forget for a few minutes what we're supposed to already know. From Unveiling the Night by Usher Titley, Primate of St. Paul. Usher. I know him. I know him now, at least. That's all he's got to offer. Seems like, but where have they taken him? Blood trail. They've bound to have taken him somewhere because there's blood. A handprint of dried blood. Upstairs. Another handprint. An elevator. Well then. Guess no time to waste, huh? There's a note there. It's a book. That's whatever. Then I go find Dr. Swansea and who the hell ever took him. Which I assume it might be those stupid vampire hunters now that their identity has been revealed, that they are the vampire hunters that have come to purge this fucking hospital. Light.
Ultraviolet curtains and orichalcum powder.
Oh shit.
He's always been a resourceful bastard. I bet he never told you he had this installed in case of a vampire attack. Says a lot about how much he trusts you.
What have you done with Edgar?
Don't worry. We don't kill humans. Even if your friend is deserving of a little punishment.
What are you talking about?
We know everything. Swansea and you created this bloody epidemic. You aim to unleash another disaster, just like William Marshall did.
No, I'm trying to put an end to it, just like you are.
You're a progeny, aren't you? Where is the monster hiding? It's still in England, isn't it?
I have no idea what you're talking about. Jeffrey, please listen to me.
No tricks. That shit won't work on me. We've found proof in the theater. Doris Fletcher was your first experiment. Now where is Marshall? Speak! So much for modern technology. Time for the tried and true. Do you know what this is, Beast? This is a drop of King Arthur's blood. The blood of a true defender of Britain. Stronger than your evil powers.
This is ridiculous. We're losing precious time.
True enough. Soon I'll bring your head before your coward of a father. Take you down!
No bullets, my gun, damn it. Well deserved, I guess.
Freewind prevails! blood of a true defender of this land will protect me. Show some style. Fight like a man. It hurts, doesn't it? Come on, Reed. Try something else.
Damn it.
That poisonous bite is useless on me.
Doesn't care if it's useless. I'm ending it.
We are the guardian of justice. Priwen shall prevail.
You can't accept the fact we're not enemies, can you?
We always have been, and we always will be. Of all the evils that threaten mankind, your kind are the worst.
I'm not saying we could be friends, you and I. But perhaps we could collaborate to put an end to this epidemic.
Never! We are Priwen. We do not negotiate. We do not compromise.
There is no way you'll ever let me be, McCullum. You'll always hunt me down, won't you?
There is no escape, Leech. Kill me now. For there is no way you can sway me to your ideals.
That's where you're mistaken.
What do you mean?
I'll spare you, McCullum. I'll offer you the mercy you never offered me.
What is this ruse?
This is no ruse, McCullum. This is me letting you go. After all, you and I are both trying to save this poor country in our own way.
I'll kill you, Reed. Next time we meet, I'll end you.
See? Progress already. You called me by my name. Until the next time. Goodbye, Hunter.
I'm such a badass, dude. Science without conscience.
Bloody monster!
God damn you, Jesus. You guys are just searching these places. Just search, aren't you?
I'll kill you!
You dropped nothing.
This one's mine! Filthy fucking beast! He's dead! Christ!
Alright, entering the theater now.
So Priwen never left Doris's theater after they invaded. They must be holding Edgar here in the new headquarters.
Ain't safe here for a gentleman.
I have this thirst for blood.
Over there! There's one of them
It's downstairs. He's just downstairs somewhere.
I cannot enter.
Huh. Oh, Jesus. I just finished reading Dorothy Fletcher's journal. As painful and as dreadful as it was, my God, the woman planned to see everyone in London inflicted by infecting all who would come to her next play. It helped me understand greatly what is going on. Doris Fletcher's real name was Doris Jones. She was the daughter of some Harriet Jones, who has been treated as a patient for a long time at the Pembroke Hospital. She clearly hated her mother, but used her fame and notoriety to see her while visiting the poor and sick in the East End. I don't know exactly what happened then, but this is now her mother infected her before returning to the theater. Now she returned into the monstrosity that the leech known as Jonathan Reed finally defeated. The presence of that vampire in the same hospital where Jerry Jones was treated can't be a coincidence. I'm convinced he is deeply involved with the vampire plague going on in London right now. I am very convinced Swansea is an accomplice. And that those two are planning something more terrifying than anything the guard has ever faced. But this is to get some answers. It may prove useful. In the meantime, I better in some patrols to investigate what is occurring at the Pembroke Hospital. It took me 2 days to phase through the dusty registers and books we've kept in the vault. God, I hate losing time like this. The search did prove fruitfully, for once I found 2 pages that could be related to our present situation in a copy of William Marshall's memoirs. I took them with me to read more carefully. The creature Marshall says he fought in 1666. This disaster that aim to destroy London is very similar to what happened with Doris Fletcher. Disease, infection, hate of the thing, a desire to see a city ransacked. I have no doubt now that the bloody old leech of William Marshall is behind all this, and that he is back. This could be our greatest accomplishment. If the guard could at least find and destroy the old bastard I believe that Marshall did in 1666 is exactly what Reed is now trying to do. Did the creature, this disaster, escape their will? It is why Marshall destroyed him in 1666, and Reed did the same with Doris Fletcher before she became such a creature. I don't know, but those two are clearly working together, and Swansea is helping them. I will immediately give them orders to have him arrested and interrogate us for Reed. I'll destroy that evil beast myself, and then we'll deal with William Marshall from this disaster thing. Pre-war will prevail once
Doris
more.
Fletcher was about to become a disaster. I'm getting close to having all the evidence.
Theater stage key, cool. So I can go back here then now. Which means Swansea. It's downstairs. Shotgun shells. Nice. And look at you, sir. Swansea is right by that door.
It's locked.
Can't unlock it. This door is unlockable though.
It's locked.
It's locked. Oh jeez. The brother of the St. Paul's still finally agreed to meet me in London. They're possessed to meet inside the new cathedral of St. Paul. I like the wit and solemnity of these men. What a symbol to choose the place where I defeated this disaster, but also the place where I fell. I agreed to this proposition. There in the sacred silence of the church and under the eye of God, they respectfully listened to me. They acknowledged my victory against this evil creature. The Desastro, the Eater of Stars, who only wished to spread the Eater of Stars, Jesus, who only wished to spread death and pestilence all around her. Since they acknowledged my will to save London in 1666, they heard my request and my burning desire to stop the blood of hate. Their primate promised to come back to me with an answer. The primate of St. Paul wrote back to me with just a name, the Tear of Angels. According to him, this ancient artifact could heal anything, cleanse any blackened soul, and purify my blood. Blessed be the Lord. It took me more than 100 years to find a cure for the blood of hate, but I may finally have found it. Soon the rage shall end. Soon I may repair the wrong I did and cleanse my failures. Now all I need to do is retrieve the necessary ingredients to create the artifact. Blood of the purest heart mixed with the blood of a king. To find such a rare ingredient is not what worries me the most, for time is on my side. It's the last part that worries me. Pure essence of garlic. I'm afraid it will literally hurt like hell when I drink the antidote, but it's the price to pay to cleanse my soul and correct my mistakes. I am ready to endure this excruciating pain.
Blood of a pure heart, garlic, blood of a king. I don't understand. Perhaps this is what McCullum drank. I had better keep that in mind.
Better.
Edgar. Edgar, can you hear me?
Jonathan, is it really you?
Easy. Easy. Save your strength. I'm getting you out of here.
Don't try to spare me. As a physician, I know all too well when it's too late. Punctured lung, broken ribs, internal bleeding. An accurate diagnosis, wouldn't you say?
Edgar, what happened?
They wanted me to confess. Beat me black and blue.
Geoffrey McCullum ambushed me at the Pembroke Hospital. He was convinced you and I were responsible for the Skull epidemic.
I never imagined that self-righteous fanatic would dare to attack us in the open. What became of him?
To prove him wrong, I let him go.
Really? You sure that was the wisest course of action?
Time will tell. The most intriguing part of his accusation was that you and I were the pawns of some ancient vampire.
William Marshall. Yes, they tortured me to make me confess the same nonsense.
I trust you, Edgar. But the Guard of Priwen is onto something.
What do you mean?
William Marshall, for example. You speak of him as if you know him. How is that?
Jonathan, I cannot say I'm ready for another round of questions.
While investigating the epidemic, I read some of McCullum's findings. I think you have some explaining to do.
I have nothing to hide, Jonathan. Nothing at all.
Doris Fletcher visited her mother at the Pembroke Hospital. That's how she first got infected.
I know nothing about that. Miss Fletcher once came to visit the sick. That is all I know.
No, Edgar, there is more. Doris Fletcher was Harriet Jones's daughter. They exhibited the same symptoms. Blind hate and strong physical mutation.
What does this sad story have to do with us?
Doris and Harriet shared more than a hidden family bond. They were the embodiment of the epidemic and are linked to the Pembroke Hospital. Come on, Edgar, this is no coincidence.
I swear I'm at a complete loss. All I did was administer vampire blood to cure old Harriet. There was no evil plan, no diabolical plot.
You did what?
I tested the regenerating and healing properties of vampire blood on Harriet Jones. My only intention was to find the cure for influenza, I swear.
Whose blood did you use? William Marshall's? Mine?
Lady Ashbury's. While transfusing her with human blood, humanely appeasing her hunger, I also kept samples of her blood for my research.
You used her blood on Harriet Jones? My God, Edgar, that's unethical. You betrayed 2 of your patients at the same time.
Right, I admit it. I boldly ventured into experimental realms, but I've killed no one to appease my thirst for knowledge, Jonathan. I'm no murderer.
I never asked to become what I am, Edgar. You chose to conduct your rogue experiments.
You have worked beside me. You saw what I'm doing at Pembroke Hospital. Jonathan, you know I'm not an evil soul. Just another victim of this tragedy.
Yes, Edgar, you're about to die. I won't say it's fair, but I can't say you don't deserve it.
Your words hurt deeply, Jonathan. They come from a friend. I helped you, remember?
Yes, I remember.
The second I saw you in that bar, I knew we would accomplish great things, you and I.
I thought you were a vampire, till you brandished that cross.
You looked so lost when you opened that door. For a few seconds, I thought you were there to kill me.
I think we were both afraid.
Now, I feel true fear. Is there an afterlife? What will become of me when I'm dead, Dr. Reed?
I really cannot say, Dr. Swansea.
In the end, life betrays us all.
And just like that, everyone's dying around me. Chapter 6, Patient 0. A hint failed. Hint failed. Oh, so he had massive amounts of hints on him. Antidote. So I guess it's time to make the antidote then, huh?
It's locked, all right.
Open from the other side. So I guess I go on those stairs then. It's a rat. I need you. I need blood.
This is despicable.
Just like that, I'm out. Gotta say though, the music in this game is crazy good. So
So Harriet Jones became the original carrier when Edgar gave her vampire blood.
shit.
I must tell Elizabeth.
So they exited the goddamn theater and try and get to me here. Case 2 down. Seems like that's all there is though. All that I'm sensing so far, there could be more up ahead, and I'm not wrong.
Watch yourselves! This one of them.
I'll end it quickly.
Over there!
So I'm entering Lady Ashbury's house. Just, it seems like she might have some explaining to do on why she let Swansea take her blood to experiment with the vampire stuff. Which is unfortunately what did to Harriet Jones's daughter, Doris Jones, and then Doris infecting Harriet. And then I made the wrong call to kill the other guy that turned into a skull, because I thought he was the reason why Harriet was like that, and why half of the skulls are rummaging around town creating more skull vampires. So I made the wrong call in killing him, but that's okay, because now we know. He probably needed to die anyway. He was part of the problem. A note. Personal diary. That's not what I wanted. Details. It's not gonna let me read it. Strange. Why won't you let me read? Bloody diary. 15th of October. Bad sleep. Becky coughed at night and the fever made her delirious. Heard a loud noise in the morning. It's a big machine. Some men brought by the banks to dig a big hole in the ground. There was some sort of mechanical shovel. Maybe I should go there and ask for some work. Becky needs medicine. 16th October. I talked to the men with the medical shovel. Told me they are digging mass graves all around London. Safety measures apparently. Is there a new epidemic? Is the flu coming back? They had no work for me. Becky slept a little last night. The foundry has been closed and there are no more jobs nearby. 19th October. I went to London to find some groceries and drugs and no trains. It took me the whole day to cross the Thames and come back. Becky seemed better. I made a soup she ate. I found no drugs, only a few syringes and some sleeping pills on the back market. We have no money left. Maybe I could go to the Pembroke Hospital tomorrow, but it's so far and I feared leaving my wife for so long. 19th October, Becky threw up the meal a few hours after she ate. She is so frail now, it makes me cry. She says she hears voices outside at night. She says she wants to eat meat. Where would I find meat? Tomorrow I'll barricade the house and protect us from looters. 21st of October, the men with the medical shovel had stopped digging the mass grave. I heard shouts last night if they were attacked. Now there are only a few boats throwing bodies day and night into the giant hole. They smell so terrible. We should have left this house a week ago, but Becky, she refuses to leave. She'd rather die, she says with a nasty smile while she is torturing me so. Why is she torturing me so? 22nd of October, Becky just attacked me. She jumped on me from the stairs and tried to bite me. I had to smack her, but she smacked me. But wait, hang on. I saw her. I tried to go downstairs this morning. Becky was sitting in the armchair by painting. Oh, I've already read that. Well then. That was like at the start of the game of what I just read. My bad. I just reread like half of it for you guys.
It's locked, all right.
Locked. Dracula. To the inspiring Lady Ashbury, there are no darkness in life and there are lights. And you are one of the lights, the light of all lights. Bram Stoker, 4th August 1897. Dracula, huh. That's what I called myself at the start of the game as well. So many memories. It says she's upstairs. Or whatever I'm looking for. I assume she might be in here then. What's she? You painting with blood or just red coloring?
What is it, my dear?
I'm afraid it's bad news, Elizabeth. The worst, actually.
Please, speak up.
Edgar is no longer in McCullum's grasp. I resolved that matter.
Where is our good friend now? Is he well?
He was mortally wounded. I put an end to his misery.
That is terrible, Jonathan. And yet you did what you must. Poor man.
Edgar Swansea was responsible for the Skull epidemic, Elizabeth. It was he who unleashed the deadly scourge upon London.
What? Are you certain? This is the most terrible accusation of all.
He confessed everything to me. He sought to cure the disease, to exploit vampire blood to stop the epidemic. But he unwittingly gave birth to a catastrophe.
All those poor victims. How could he do it? What happened?
Edgar gave no heed to ethics. His theory could have been proven to be correct, but he abused the confidence of his patients to test it.
I must say I'm shocked, Jonathan. Who would have thought it? And the poor patient. Let me guess. It was Harriet Jones, was it not?
Yes. That
How do you not
explains
know
how
he
Doris
used your
Fletcher was
blood?
infected, and how she became an icon. She secretly visited her mother at Pembroke.
Then we have no choice. We must act quickly, Jonathan. We must return to the sewers and put an end to the threat poor Harriet embodies.
I have one more matter to discuss with you. Harriet Jones was the primary case, but do you know what a healthy carrier is?
There is a tone in your voice that frightens me, Jonathan. What are you trying to say?
It was your blood Edgar used for his experiment on Harriet Jones.
What? No. No. This can't be. Oh.
Elizabeth, are you all right?
No, I have to go.
What do you mean?
Leave me alone. Save the city, Jonathan. Save what can be saved.
Elizabeth, I need answers. Why did your blood
Stay
cause
away
this?
from me. Please. I swear I never was your
Wait!
enemy.
No! Elizabeth!
Shit. Well... Obtain a drop of William Marshall's blood from Lord Redgrave. Obtain a drop of King Arthur's blood from him. Well, it looks like we're going somewhere. It looks like we're trying to build the ingredients to make the cure. I drink water. So I'm glad I got drinks right beside me every time I do a video. No energy drink this time though. We got water. That's okay.
Now would
I
be
just got
the
done working
time to
out,
blend
so
the recipe Marshall used when
water's
he
good.
fought the disaster.
Hi.
I think I know where to find it.
Let's go then. Shield.
All of you bloody leeches need killing.
Oof. That kind of burns a bit. Oh, okay. Woof. 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 Boom. 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 Man, these combinations. Alright, well. See, there's two over there. And we're heading to go to this one, so let's do that. West End. Cool, 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 cool. So let's see.
Whose blood could be purer than that of William Marshall? Lord Redgrave will have to spare me a drop.
Sir, you are not welcome.
Damn it. he's somewhere in this area then. Last time I saw him, he was at Doris's house. I don't think he could be anywhere else. Redgrave. He's bound to be back in the house then. The Ascalon Club.
I'm still persona non grata in the Ascalon Club. If I want to speak with Lord Redgrave, I'll have to improvise.
Shit. I have no problem in taking out the whole Ascalon Club to get to Lord Redgrave. That's one vampire down. Redgrave. It's not here. Maybe in the basement. There he is. I was right. He's got some drawers that I would like to open and take from before I go down there. So he's in the basement. Alright, not a problem. I took the basement key a long time ago back when I was in the Ascalon Club, so... Or you're not. You're just in your office.
Good evening, Lord Redgrave.
What are you doing here, traitor? I shall smite you for this audacity.
I'm not here to bicker, Lord Redgrave. I can put an end to this epidemic, but I need your assistance to do so.
Good. We've held out thus far, but the time has come to put an end to this crisis. Tell me, what do you need?
The blood of William Marshall.
The blood of William Marshall? Of my maker? Are you mad? His blood is the purest of all. My maker proffered it to me on the battlefield. I cannot hand it to you.
This is more important than the club, you, or me. This is London's last hope.
I see. Well, in that case, given the gravity of the situation, I suppose I can spare you a draw.
Thank you, my lord.
If you manage to save this city, you'll prove yourself a veritable servant of the crown. So Godspeed, Dr. Reed. Our fate lies wholly in your hands.
Nice. Alright. 2 more things to get. West End. Alright.
This is no place to
I'm out of blood. I need to gather blood soon. Or I need to at least try and find my safe spot again. Damn it. It's dead? Cool. Need to go through here, and through this way. Of course. There's rats somewhere. You.
I have this.
And then you.
Thirst for blood.
I need you.
This is despicable.
So I've got some blood left. This way. I have no choice but to fight these ones. I ran out of the disappearance blood.
remember your vows, friend.
Nice, in one slice. It's good. God, there's just so much of you here. Could take some blood from you. Good, took them out of the equation and I got some blood out of it. Now I've got to get to Pembroke. And I could go through this way, it's fine. As long as I don't do...
Stay away, sir.
I am. What exactly are they fighting? A giant.
There's one of them burning.
That's a vampire down. Stupid, really. More rats to feed on to get more blood.
Thirst for blood.
It's like I've lost my track of Pembroke. Maybe I wasn't ending there in general. I was. It's now I'm in it. So
I cannot use garlic, but there may be a substitute in the Pembroke Hospital drug storage.
Find an institute in the morgue. It's not that gonna be that bad. As long as I don't meet any skulls along the way. It's not like I can't deal with them to begin with. It's upstairs, huh? Well, I just gotta enter the morgue. Oh, it seems they've taken it over.
Civilians allowed, sir. Hey, I'm talking to you.
Oh, what's that about?
You're mine.
You didn't have to become aggressive, now we gotta kill you. God damn you. Damn it. Jesus. You brutes really do put up a fight, don't you? Now where? Oh, where? Could that institution of garlic be? Maybe it's upstairs. No institute. Wonderful. Skull. Give me your blood. Some more for me. You're trapped and dead. Thank you for your blood. But there doesn't seem to be anything else up here. There's guards. Furthermore. Shit. God, it drained me of blood. Jesus. That didn't really work, did it? It's a good thing I got the blood institute. Hit her. Death you shall lay. Okay, well. Nothing. Nothing. There's a lot of stuff here, just not a lot of what I'm looking for. Frankly, that's kind of bullshit. There's more building to search anyway, so I shouldn't be complaining too much about it. Alright. Is it furthermore down this way? Oh, I've already done search this room, so it looks like downstairs is the only place available. So let's do that. God, Jesus, he really likes to use the power of God on your side, huh? Damn, anatomy. All taken care of. Not easy to kill. Brawlers need to start finding that out. So let's see here. Nothing institute-y.
It's locked, all right.
Oh, I found that creepy too. A morgue with nothing but a dead patient in it. There's skulls up top too, but there's nothing here. Except maybe this.
Step away, sir.
Or what?
It's not
Now I came up here once before, but there was nothing still. But a crafting table at least. William Marshall's. Okay, so an antidote. I get William Marshall's blood, King Arthur's blood, and a dose of Nastia, but I don't have any of that. I guess while I'm here I can make some blood antidotes. It wouldn't hurt. It's the last one. Nothing but a health antidote at this point. Still nothing. It's very surprising. Well, I guess I got no choice but to again go up where the skulls are. Which they seem to be upstairs. In rooms that maybe I haven't checked. Or I've just didn't see them in the corners. Ah, so they're both in here. I don't think I've checked this room. Your blood would be thankful though. As you are dead. Wonderful. Yet nothing. Where can I find this Nestila? I guess there's nothing in the corpse rooms. It's very great, I guess. I can't find anything. Huh. Oh, I didn't want that. Jesus. That's right. I came up here for some reason and it never told me why I needed to. Huh. Maybe for an eavesdrop. Never show any details. Still nothing. Now I'm just in the Pembroke. It says upstairs is where I can find it. So then I have to go upstairs to the building it is in. No institute. Weird. Although it did say upstairs. This room. There.
There it is. Insulin. Much more efficient than garlic against blood poisoning and sepsis, and much less dangerous for me. Thank you, Dr. Polescu.
How leaving I be? Hmm. They can't find me when I'm in this form. Lucky me. Well, I might have just talked to myself. Maybe I didn't. Wonderful. Got past all of them, only had to kill one. That drop of King Arthur's blood from Jeff. And
Being spotted! Watch out, boys!
no, I'm not spotted. I'm gone. What are they doing down here in the sewers? Doesn't matter. Their blood. It's good though. Okay, wow. A werewolf, huh?
Oh, look out! There's one of them vermin!
Vermin, you went to the sewers expecting trouble. Trouble's what you got. I do, sir. It's definitely not in the sewers. This one might be a little bit more difficult. Of course, it's locked. Oh well, alright, well. Never saw me. Whitechapel. Did they close it? No, I just wasn't able to open it. There's a lot of rebels here, though. I really wanting to stop me.
The blood of King Arthur, then I may have found another vital ingredient.
Last warning, sir!
Ah, shit. Find McCollum.
I said stay away, sir! Steady, boys!
I'll shred it until I get to McCollum if I have to. You think I won't? You mean no difference to me than when I was fighting him. Holy. They're getting stronger. McCollum. Huh. They've got to be down here then.
There's one of those vermin. Lord, give us strength.
Need to take out the Lord guy. Take out you fools. McCollum. I have no time for games.
Turn around, sir. I said go back home.
Damn. So McCollum is somewhere in this area then, I suppose. Nowhere near. Skulls are still roaming. Well, where could he be? McCollum. Maybe here. This is here. For what reason though? I don't know. Don't care. Supposedly it's up. Alright. Don't mind if I do.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
I am up here. Where is he at? Up there. Huh. Oh, don't worry, you'll get your fair share. Oh God. We have unfinished business.
Good evening, vampire hunter.
Are you here to end me, Leech? You'll find I will not be killed easily.
Not at all, McCollum. I am here because I need you.
Really? I'm intrigued. Speak up, then.
I need the blood of a king. The blood of Arthur. I'm certain you possess it, and I must have it.
The guard's most sacred and precious relic. Why would you... You found Marshall's memoirs. I should have destroyed that book.
I need the antidote to save this city, McCollum.
It is within me to take your words as truth. I want to, but I must know more. What precisely are your plans?
I have found the carrier, McCollum. The infection's source. It may be science or some supernatural power that's responsible for all this. But I will harness either or both to end the epidemic.
A vampire doctor. My God, you're a terrifying creature. Jonathan Emmett Reed.
Do you not understand? We wanted the same thing from the outset. A means to end this vampire epidemic.
Not enemies. Maybe that is so. Take it then. I see no other hope for this city. If this is some trick, you will be damned, Dr. Reed.
Thank you. And farewell, McCullough.
Unbelievable as it is, I wish you good luck, Reed.
Now time to create the antidote. I am here. So then Whitechapel's somewhere, so I say I go to the hideout in Pembroke. I should probably tend to some of the patients there as well. Shit. Jesus. I'm leaving. This must be the way out. I don't know if I have enough blood to get past all the guards, though. Let's try it. Damn. That was a waste. Maybe not. God damn it. I need blood. God damn it. It's like the last of that. Give me some more health. Pembroke, finally. I just need to get up to my lab now. How is everyone doing here anyway? Stable at least. He's recovering. Headache, anesthesia, headache. Sepus. Unknown because I don't know him. Oh, everything will be fine for now. I'm going to get to my office and do with what I can to help myself and this disaster. There it is. Nothing left of it. So with that, I do nothing.
Seems stable.
Chapter
Time to go and find
guinea
Harriet
pig.
in the sewers.
May not have strong ones, but I do have the light ones. Don't do us very good. But other than that, I need to sleep and get more healthier and more powerful, definitely. This will give me more blood. Nice. Blood spears. I can update the blood spear if I wished. That's what I shall do. Bloody condition. Body condition. Increase my health for 1,000. Easy. I can take that. The rest, it seems I cannot spend except for the cartilage bag. I can do that. Seems all I can do, though. Now it's time to rest and get what we can. The Whitechapel and police have been informed of the mysterious disappearance of Edgar Swanson, aged 45, physician is at approximately 6:30 this morning. The police have circulated a description of the missing man: height 60 feet, slender build, fair complexion, gray hair, thin mustache, likely wearing a white surgeon coat with dark flannelty vest and Oxford shirting, and leather evening shoes. Dr. Swansea is a familiar figure in the Whitechapel district, the current head of the Pembroke Hospital and a premier scientist. He shepherded the mass admission of patients during last summer's flu epidemic. Although his methods have been criticized, it should be noted that Dr. Swansea did save a substantial number of individuals during the outbreak. His guidance drove the Pembroke into new technical heights, especially due to his enlistment of vague talents. His latest recruit was the transfusion pioneer, Dr. Jonathan E. Reed, who was recently returned from the war. The famous surgeon was nowhere to be found to answer our questions. The lack of a head surgeon has led to a drastic drop in the operation success rate of Pembroke. I would advise against entrusting yourself to them until Dr. Swansea is found or a new head emerges to lead the hospital. E.W. Pembroke Hospital District status critical. Critical? Who's all dying? Shit. He's dead. Social circle. Damn it. Pippi Hawkins has bronchitis. Shit. Sepsis. Headache. Just whatever he's got. Migraine. I don't have anything for these things. Sepsis. Bronchitis. Cold. I don't have anything for headaches. Do you have anything on the fumage? He's got sepsis, I could give that to him. I've got bronchitis treatment, I could give that to him. I don't have a treatment for migraine, nor that. Nor that. Nor that. So I could at least cure 2 people here, at least. Marker. Let me find them, let me cure them, and I'll be on my way to the sewers. Staring, that's fine. Hawkins.
Good evening, Nurse Hawkins.
Good evening, Dr. Reed.
Do you need medical help yourself, nurse?
I'm afraid I've contracted some illness, Dr. Reed.
Not under my watch, nurse. Take this. You'll feel better.
Thank you, Dr. Reed.
Goodbye, nurse.
Okay, bronchitis treatment has been given to her. She's being recovered. Okay, cool. Migraine. Sepis, I think I know where he's at. He's about to die. Damn. Set him there. Clay Cox.
Good evening, Mr. Cox.
Dr. Reed. Still working at night, I see. I like that.
And why is that?
People who don't sleep at night always seem more alive to me. More interesting, one way or another.
You're lucky to be alive, Mr. Cox. I hope you're starting to take better care of yourself.
This place is full of sickness and decay. How could I get better in such a dump?
Consider yourself lucky that I'm treating all of my patients equally. But don't push your luck.
Don't play the innocent with me. I'm sure you have good reasons to act this way. And also weaknesses that can be exploited.
I'll leave you for now, Mr. Cox.
He is recovering. Nice. He's got a migraine, can't help him. Headache. I could talk to this guy. He seems to be on the whole other side of the hospital. Let's see what he has so I can cure him if need be. So he would be out this way then.
It's locked, all right. Good evening. I'm Dr. Reed.
Always a pleasure to meet a colleague, sir. Especially when he was supposedly dead.
A colleague? Are you a doctor too?
Not anymore, sir. I used to be Dr. Rakesh Chadana. Now, I'm just Mr. Chadana, pawnbroker and humble guardian of this morgue.
What do you mean, you used to be a doctor? Was your license revoked?
No, sir. It is just that I like to be precise. I run a little pawn shop while taking care of the dead. But I used to be a real doctor.
Do you need medical attention?
Well, the proximity of the dead is not the most healthy company. Even if the quiet can be appreciated.
Don't take too many risks with your health, Mr. Chadana. None of us are immune to this disease.
And that is a good thing. Death and disease is a constant reminder of our mortality. But you have my thanks, Dr. Reed.
Please show me what you have to sell.
Of course. It's just trinkets and curios, really. But I'm sure they can be useful.
Let's see. You've got a lot of good things. But I won't buy. Well.
Good evening, Dr. Reed. Such a pleasure to see you again.
Let's trade.
Please show me what you have to sell.
Of course. It's just trinkets and curios, really. But I'm sure they can be useful.
Firearms, you only have that. I'm out. Alright. One last check on people. Recovering. Headache treatment. Headache. Aurelia. Migraine. Don't have any treatments for any of those, so hopefully it'll go back up to at least stable. But till then, I have nothing left to do besides go to the hive, which is where I'm going. It's time to test this cure out. First off, though, where am I going for it? The North Docks. Shouldn't be that far then. We'll take a split shortcut through here. Damn. Fuck, damn it. I want to avoid fights as much as possible. Keep some of my shit intact. We'll go this way then. It's the most effective and easiest way I can go. I can open up this door over here. Right, we're in West End. West End is also in critical condition, but hopefully when I get this thing done I won't need to try and heal everybody like I'm doing at the Pembroke. Maybe they'll go back to normal, but that's a stretch that I'm asking for that probably I shouldn't. I'm getting close, but I don't know where there could be an entrance to the sewers. This way then. Found the entrance to the sewers, now it's just nothing but going down. And then we get to test this antidote on Harriet Jones and see if we can stop this fucking disasterable invasion of a which is more than the flu. It's an epidemic of turning people into vampires and not going wild, and them not turning into actual econs as myself, but as skulls, which some can be good, but they're mostly bad and are just out to eat flesh and blood. And we can't just kill them. It's like killing half the economy. But if there's a way to save them, and well, we have the antidote made, it's time to test it out on the guinea pig of Harriet Jones, which we believe is the source, and I'm pretty sure is the source. That doesn't matter. Here we're at. Some blood. Close. That's still a locked area. Door's been unlocked. A necklace. Why did I come over here? I didn't need to come down here then. Maybe I could fall. This is where I fought him. Fargo. Wasn't able to enter through this door, was I? Looks like I was. Alrighty. One step closer, though. And this is it. Just follow the path now.
This place has been ransacked.
Shit.
They've all been slaughtered. Pre-one? No, not their style.
Jones.
Where has Harriet gone? She must have left a trail I could follow.
Come here, you rat.
This is despicable.
No blood. No blood. She is massively... Nothing here. Damn, where did she go? Slaughtered everybody. She must have gone out of control with the powers. Locked, of course. Follow the blood trail. Well... Following the blood trail, then it leads this way. Forward. Ah, my devil friend's back.
Take not a step further, child, for you are unprepared.
You, at last. I wondered when you would show your face again. Step away. We have nothing to discuss.
Desist, child. You cannot confront the monstrosity unleashed upon this land without due preparation. I shall not allow it.
All right. But no more riddles. Enough of the obscure songs and prophecies. I ask questions, and you answer them.
My words have been as clear as crystal lakes, my child. You seem unwilling to drink, to listen, to learn.
I'm here to stop Harriet Jones. She is the original carrier. The well from which this corruption flows.
I have heard you, but be wary. Harriet Jones's mind is no more. She has metamorphosed into an apocalypse. Born from, drenched in, and driven by the blood of hate.
I only wish to know how to put an end to this epidemic.
To perform an act so noble, you must protect yourself from its poisonous kiss, my child.
I know. McCullum used such a serum when trying to kill me. However, I have produced a more efficacious version of the antidote.
Your final task awaits you at the end of these tunnels. I've known for ages you were worthy of this challenge, my champion, Bittersweet.
You tricked me. My sister died for your schemes. I have brought suffering and tragedy into this world. I am not, nor will I ever be your champion.
Very soon you'll come to know that sacrifice is sometimes necessary. I understand the grudge a child bears towards his father and mother. Be brave, my child.
Alright, well, I'll be right back. I'm back. I had to do something real quick. And then someone stopped by my house and it was great.
These poor skulls didn't stand a chance.
She murdered them assholes, like, deeply. Harriet! Okay, she's throwing up. Oh my god. Look at her.
Oh, I'm sick. So sick. Doctor, help me, please. I'm in such pain.
I'll be glad to be of assistance.
Oh, like your help, Doris. Liars! All of you! My poor baby.
Dude, her boob's hanging out.
The Queen herself forgave me. Gave me another chance.
Harriet, you must stop all of this. I can't let you infect anyone else.
How dare you interfere with the Red Queen's plans, Doctor? How can you stop the course of nature?
Oh shit.
Oh, baby.
They really doing this? Okay. She hurts.
Nobody ever helped me. I've been alone all.
Red Queen avatar. Holy.
Is it rough? I think it is. How infinitely, how intensely, how irredeemably are you all going to suffer now?
Jesus. Okay, well. She's tough. Oh.
Feed your mother, child.
What the frick? Alright, well, they're alive. God, she's tough. Alright. Got no chance but a stun. 10 blood absorption. Let's do it. Damn it. Ah. Huh. Okay. What the fuck? Die. Maybe I could change the blood spear. Damn it. Nullified. Damn it. Finish it. Now. Huh. What's fair?
No one could ever defeat you, mother of us all, for you are our every root and leaf.
What?
You've always been my most amusing son.
Then go back to sleep, my queen, and smile at us from your dreams.
Did they feel my wrath? Have they suffered enough?
More than ever, mother of us all.
Until the next time.
Until the next time.
Okay.
So it's over then, young Ekon. You have put an end to this terrible menace.
Old Bridget? What are you doing here?
This is my realm, Ekon. This is Suascal territory.
But they were all massacred by the monstrosity that Harriet became.
Others will come, engendered by deceitful vampires. I don't mean you, of course.
I thought you'd been slaughtered, with all the other Suascals.
I was up above, in search of help when Harriet suddenly turned into that thing. I have no idea what it was.
It's over now. London is no longer shrouded in the disaster's shadow. We're all safe.
Yes, you prevailed in the end. I hope you'll forgive me for the way I treated you when first you presented yourself at our gate.
No need to apologize, really.
Perhaps there will be no stories told or songs sung of what happened here today. But I'll know the truth. Jonathan Reed, newborn vampire, stepped forward and saved us all.
I'm honored to be part of the city's legend. Thank you, old Bridget. May I ask you just one question?
How could I refuse you anything now? I'll answer just as I answered Lady Ashbury when we met a few nights ago.
Who are you? Really?
I was born with the name Bridget Eleanor Wellington. In 1738, my beloved and immortal husband decided to preserve my beauty and youth forever by making me drink his blood.
You were Lord Redgrave's wife. Then the pompous fool rejected you, did he not?
It was about 200 years ago. Peace found me in time. And I sincerely hope it will find you too, now that all is over.
No, it's not over. I may have ended the vampire epidemic, but I still need answers from the woman I love.
I feared you would say that. Go then, young Ekon, and face your fate. Just remember that I'll always be here for you.
So it's not over yet.
London has been cleansed. This catastrophe came about when an ancient, malignant will crossed paths with mortal imprudence. For now, we are safe. For now. My craving for blood remains. Red like hate, red like hunger, red as life and death, passing from one immortal to another, from predator to victim, patiently biding its time to rise again. London has been cleansed for now, but there's a simmering hatred, fear, and old grudges. When will we succumb, mortals and immortals alike? The next disaster is only a matter of time. My only hope now is to catch the woman I love, to understand why she fled, and unmask the secret that has been lurking in her blood for so long.
Oh, what the fuck? That's kind of pretty. I haven't seen daylight in Vampyr, so it's interesting.
Well, this is it. Lady Ashbury's domain. Why am I not surprised it's not on any maps? I'd better hurry.
Wonderful. Chapter 7, Healthy Carrier. Oh, Jesus. The devil guy's back.
Beautiful morn, my child. It looks like dawn is here at long last.
Can't you just leave me alone? Your precious queen has been sent back to the bottomless pit from whence she came. The nightmare is almost over.
I am here to say goodbye. The sun's warmth exhausts me. Soon I will rejoin my queen in her endless sleep. It is over. You did well.
This is not over. I am here to find the true origin of the blood of hate.
'Tis unwise to interfere with a tale rooted so deeply in the suffering of others.
No. I must know why Elizabeth fled here when I discovered she was the original healthy carrier.
No, she is not what you say she is. That is a secret you will discover soon enough.
And you? Why are you here? Which new thread of which old twisted plan are you seeking to pull now? Tell me the truth.
I am just here to salute my sons, and to bid them fare thee well.
Your sons? Plural? My God, will you ever stop speaking in riddles?
Perhaps I am too old for your spoken language. Perhaps you now have so many subtle words you no longer hear the simplest ones.
Speak clearly then, and answer my last question.
What is it?
Did I defeat the epidemic?
Now you've found the castle, Jonathan Reed. Only you can answer that. Farewell, my child. I shall dream about you soon.
Funny thing is, I haven't even found... I haven't found my carrier yet.
I cannot enter. The castle walls look decrepit. Maybe I can find a way to sneak in.
Huh. Castle walls look decrepit, huh? Maybe this way. Old tombstone, Mary Ingwood. An Ingwood. Huh.
Maybe it's just my imagination, but I think I smell Elizabeth's perfume. She must be here.
Old letter. Sorry to interrupt you, Jonathan, but I have to read this. London, 4th August, 1865. Dear Lady Ashbury, thank you for your recent letter and all the good news is contained. Cannot wait to finally meet you when you arrive in London. The garden is beautiful under the summer sky, although I have noted your wish to avoid heat and direct sunlight because of your frail health. You're welcome today to discuss this wonderful idea of yours, considering the foundation of an orphanage for young ladies, inspired by the French Madison Royal de St. Louis. Sadly closed when the French people chose, my god, I can't even write these words down, to cut their king's head off. Such a place, designated to provide a good education to gifted but poor orphan girls, will surely excite my friends here in the city. You can count on me and my influence to help make your project a huge success. Yours ever sincerely, Countess Alexandra Somerset. Portrait of Jonathan Reed. Oh.
Elizabeth, my love, you allow my portrait to watch over you while you sleep. I'm flattered.
Portrait of Elizabeth Blackberry.
This castle is falling apart. That sweet fragrance. Elizabeth's perfume. She was here, and recently.
Locate the secret passage. A note. Venus 18 April 1907. Dear Lady Ashbury, I write to confirm that my men will be at your castle next Monday to begin the new work on the crypt and its access. The plans have been approved and I'll personally be on site to supervise the installation of the locks and security measures you have requested. I also can assure you that my men have been briefed about never entering the crypt itself on the second floor of the castle. I must say I'm proud to continue and enhance the work stated by my great-grandfather when employed by your ancestor in 1795. Very sincerely, Angus McAllister. Well then. Secret passage, huh?
This painting looks suspicious.
I guess I'm taking care of her rat infestation while doing this. I'm not helping myself by getting blood.
Doing this.
Hey you, come here. I don't have to use any of my antidotes when I could just eat you guys.
Thirst for blood.
Come here.
I can't believe I'm doing this. This is despicable.
Lady Ashbury. Where is... Oh, another one. Dear Miss Ashbury, when we last we committed, you asked the conveyance of a large coffin from Temple Church, London, to the crypt of the Ashbury Castle in Scotland. I'm very happy to report your request has finally been validated. My drivers have been informed that for security reasons, guards must always protect your coffin. You have been hired. These individuals who will be waiting for us in London, they also have been informed that under no circumstances about the carriage try to pass a river by boat, but always by road and bridges. For the precious wood and the relics inside the coffin cannot be exposed to humidity and moisture. You'll find a detailed quote for the entire operation attached to this letter. We are ready to go to London as soon as your payment is received in full. Very respectfully, Samuel Lewis, independent contractor. Door has been unlocked. So I'm back here now.
A sword and a moon are the symbols I should look for.
Sword and a moon.
What are these symbols? I can feel a mechanism, but it doesn't work.
So...
one last switch, and... here's another switch. I should keep looking.
Moon. Moon. Painting. Portrait of Elizabeth and Jacob Blackwood. The moon.
One last switch, and... voila.
What the hell is this place? 12:17, an angel came here. Came to me, blessed be to God. Mitchell appeared to me last night in all his glory, shaped in glorious blood to grant me eternal life. At the dusk of my life, the apparition was so sublime and terrible that I could not help but lower my head and close my eyes. Struck by the divine gift, I fell to the ground and did awake the next night. You will serve for me, you served kings, said the angel before striking me with all this power. You will protect his land through the eons to come. For all who knew me, I should now hide and retreat, for they consider me dead. Soon I will leave the company of men to serve my new purpose. Blessed be God. 1350, Michael appeared to me last night in my retreat under Temple Church and asked me to prepare for battle. The land must be saved. Death is everywhere, but the Black Death, an epidemic sent by the devil himself to punish mortals all over the world. My arm is strong. In the name of God, I shall smite the enemies of mankind. England shall prevail. 1569. It is almost 20 years since my fight started against the devil, and the end is uncertain. From time to time, the plague, the Black Death, reappears in a village, in a town, and each time the vicious miners of hell approach to get their share of the mortal suffering vampires. Dreadful creatures, I won't let this land collapse until my last breath. I'll serve and protect England. 1578. Tonight is the small village of Hoddesdon. I met the most delicate soul I've seen for a long time. She was singing for the dead, singing for those she knew, and loved those killed by a new plague outbreak without fearing, as a reward for her virtue and most piteous attitude. Her name is Elizabeth Englewood. I am not alone anymore. Together we shall praise God in all his glory for the eons to come. 1618. My heart is breaking, my soul is bleeding tonight. My dear Elizabeth left me. I may taught her all I knew, all she needed to know. Now she must walk her own path through the ages. This is her wish, and I will respect it. Elizabeth Englewood, my sweet daughter, is gone for she now wants to be known as Elizabeth Blackwood. I made her a promise. If she ever comes back to Hoddesdon, she will find me there, managing the Bull Inn her parents owned before dying. William Marshall shall disappear for a few times too now. What the Black Death is no more. Until we meet again, I shall be known as William Thorne, waiting for my angel to come back. 1615. The devil is at work again. The great plague is back, reaping thousands of lives in London. I must sell the Bull Inn and go there once more. William Marshall shall protect the land. 1666. What have I done? I let the devil infect me. God forgive me. The terrifying creature I have to defeat was a demon straight from hell, an abomination of the flesh and walking apocalypse. I had to trap the dreadful creature in St. Paul's Church and set the building on fire without the advice of Michael. I don't know if I could have defeated my enemy. The flames cleansed the city of the demon's presence. but half of London burnt down. Ever since I have dreamt of a red flood of slaughter and rage. It's like the disaster had tainted my... What just happened? Oh, I thought I was asleep. Like the disaster had tainted my blood, my very soul. For the first time in centuries, I am afraid I shall crawl back to my retreat. Pray for God for mercy for my inflicted soul. 1667. Elizabeth came to me. She said she felt my pain and rushed to save me. My poor daughter, blinded by rage, intoxicated by the blood of hate, I bit her. She fled. Shocked by my betrayal, I laughed and cried as she cursed me. God, I have betrayed you. Have you abandoned me? 1712. My prayers have been heard. I have found the strength to resist the need for blood, the never-ending hunger. My poor Elizabeth, will you ever forgive me? I've heard you now kill and take pleasure in bloodbaths with his new prodigy of yours. You're a victim in all this. What have I done? I swear I find a way to make friends. For what I have done to you, I swear I shall only rest once I know how to appease the blood of hate. 1785, the Brotherhood of the St. Paul's still finally agreed to meet me in London. They proposed to meet me inside the new cathedral of St. Paul. I like the wit and solemnity of these men. What a symbol to choose the place where I defeated this disaster, but also the place where I fell. I agreed to your proposition. There in the sacred silence of church and under the eye of God, they respectfully listened to me. They acknowledged my victory against this evil creature, the dust astro, the eater of stars, who also wished to spread death and pestilence all around her. Since they acknowledged my will to save London in 1666, they heard my request, my burning desire to stop the blood of hate. Their primate promised to come back to me with an answer. The primate of St. Paul wrote back to me with just a name. The tier of angels, according to him, the ancient artifact could heal anything, cleanse any blackened soul, and purify my blood of hate. But I may finally have found it. Soon the rage shall end. Soon I may reappear. The wrong I did and cleanse my failures. Now all I need to do is retrieve the necessary ingredients to create the artifact. Blood of the purest heart mixed with the blood of the king. To find part that worries me. Pure essence of garlic. I'm afraid it will literally hurt like hell when I drink the antidote, but that's the price to pay to cleanse my soul and correct my mistakes. I am ready to endure this excruciating pain. 1786. I finally managed to gather all the ingredients needed to contact the Terror of Angels. Blood of the purest heart of the foundation. Fortitude, blood of the king for courage, garlic essence for the pain cleansing. After months of impatience, almost made me mad by the hunger, I waited again and again until finally Elizabeth cautiously came to me. As promised, I had chained myself to be sure I would not attack her again. I did not recognize my sweet daughter at first, and she only was Lady Blackwood now, the dreadful mistress of the dark who took delight in slaughter and carnage. And France, she smirked as I apologized and I cried for her what I had inflicted to her. She shouted at me when I tried to explain to her that my bite had infected her, had given her the blood of hate, now burning in her veins and her soul. And I told her I had found a cure, and that I had managed to create create one dose of antidote. I gave it to her to give her back her precious peaceful life. In exchange, I only asked her to take care of me, for I intend to be locked down in my tomb, chained if necessary, to impeach me from feeding on any immortal or immortal. She reluctantly took the tier of angels and left. I hope to see her again soon, cured and at peace. 1795, she came back to me finally, cured, healthy, joyful. My Elizabeth, she told me she had drank the antidote before a year ago in France after witnessing and taking part in the massacre of an entire orphanage caused by the blood of hate. That's when the Lady Blackwood died, she said. She promised she would take care of me now. That's all I ask, as a representative for all the murdered souls caused by my neglectance of more than 100 years. 1795, my dearest daughter came back last week to tell me the good news. She was recently brought to a castle in Scotland. She will soon fiance the renovation of the castle crypt to provide me a new retreat. Far from temptation, far from the noisy, crowded cities. I can't wait to embrace the solitude, find the peace I need to refrain from killing. God, please give me the strength to resist the urges during the journey from London to my new domain. Before I leave, I should give a copy of these memoirs to the Brotherhood of St. Paul's Stole, without the most shameful and sensible information, of course. Soon I shall leave London to pursue my penance. There I shall find peace at last, with the support of my resuscitated Elizabeth. Damn. That was a lot. But okay.
nothing to be afraid of.
Oh, Jesus.
Shall we abandon this then? Shall we lower our heads?
No. Never. You told me that.
Oh my god, look at his skin.
Blood is approaching. Old but young. How strange. Shall I drink it? Smite it?
No, Father. He is a friend. Please, rest. I'll take care of it.
Caution, Elizabeth. Deceit runs through these veins.
I know, Father. What took you so long, Jonathan?
Is this really him?
Yes. This is William Marshall. First Earl of Pembroke, servant of 5 mortal kings,
for regents
former
and
regent
saviors.
and saviour of England. The greatest knight who ever lived, according to some.
And you called him father?
For he gave me eternal life, and much more.
I have so many questions, Elizabeth.
You always had questions, Dr. Reed.
Now that I stand before you both, in this vault, I know not where to begin.
We still have a few minutes left.
Why did you flee here?
When you told me I was the healthy carrier, I had nowhere else to go.
You mean you had to return to the real source of this scourge?
Yes, to end it, once and for all.
Where are we? What is this place?
This is the Ashbury estate. I inherited the title when I purchased the castle.
Is this your retreat? Something of a secret place?
It's more of a sanctuary, really. This is where I take care of my father. Ever since he became unwell.
Are you not afraid someone might discover you here? It's not that hard to find.
Do not assume that I would hesitate to silence anyone who tried to reveal my secret. Fortunately, it has rarely come to that.
Will you go back to London?
No, Jonathan. I do not intend to.
And what of your daughter?
Charlotte is a strong, independent woman who's about to come into money. I took care of everything. Now it's time for her to shape her future.
I have destroyed the disaster, this creature that Harriet Jones had become. The epidemic is no more, and London will recover. In time.
Yes. You did well, Jonathan. You truly saved the city.
Yes, we did. Despite all obstacles. I'm truly convinced we did it together, Elizabeth.
I cannot bear knowing I was the cause of all this. Through the use of my own blood.
No. This catastrophe was the result of unethical experimentation. And the will of a creature so inexplicably evil. She exceeds all the terrible wonders I have seen since my death.
But it was my blood all along. My corrupted blood of hate. The poisoned blood of my father. A healthy carrier. That's all I am.
Why are you hiding William Marshall here?
How could I not take care of him? He sacrificed himself by giving me the only dose of antidote he had.
He gave you the antidote?
Yes. And in doing so, he knew he'd have to be confined here. And yet he volunteered. That's how great a man William Marshall was. And still is.
What do you do for him?
I visit him as often as possible. I paint the landscapes he will never see again. I feed him with my blood.
You feed him? You barely sustain yourself on the weak blood of the dying, yet you give him your blood?
After he saved me from the blood rage, I swore I would never kill to feed. He said the same.
Is he dangerous?
What do you think? He is a thirsty echo who has not fed in centuries. An elder vampire, driven by an urge to kill and spread the blood of hate.
No redemption, then.
And yet he thinks he has been offered immortality by the angels to protect the feeble and to smite the unholy.
Can he communicate?
Yes. Sometimes he even seems like the noble knight who saved and raised me.
Sorry about background noise, guys.
The malice never fully leaves his eyes.
Huh.
We could cure him.
It's too late. The blood of hate has run for too long. The antidote would not work on him. I tried. Believe me, I tried.
So the blood of the vampire that runs through the vampire's veins, whether it's an Ekon or a skull, is called the blood of hate.
William Marshall
Alright.
infected you. He is the true, original carrier.
Yes. But he saved me by sacrificing himself.
Saved you? How?
The tears of angels. The cleansing of impure blood by an older, more powerful blood. It worked on me, did it not?
Yes. Blood is the definitive key to our species. Scars, cleansing, lineage. Do you really think it worked?
It has, Jonathan. I was nothing but a beast who took pleasure in slaughter. I roamed across Europe, reaping my bloody crop. It was the blood of hate. But my father's antidote cured me.
Who are you, really?
How could I answer that? I went through many lives and identities to reach this day. To you, I am Elizabeth Ashbury, and that's all I wish to be.
I need to know more. I want to know who you really are. Where you were born. Where you lived.
I was born Elizabeth Samantha Mary Englewood in 1551 in Hertfordshire. My parents owned a pub in Hoddesdon. Are you satisfied?
How did you meet William Marshall?
He was an Ekon for centuries when he found me. He saved me from certain death by making me his progeny.
Why did he choose you?
You should ask him that.
Did you ever blame him?
Not even when he was infected and bit me. He is my father. He raised me. He taught me how to behave.
What about us?
What do you mean?
You know my feelings towards you, Elizabeth. That you left without a word. So I'm worried about your feelings towards me.
I love you, Jonathan. I've loved you since the moment I saw you rescue poor Mr. Hampton in that filthy slaughterhouse. Forgetting the danger as you turned your back, like the newborn fool you were.
You should have told me.
No, Jonathan. The William Marshall myth lies at the heart of so many hostile plans. I could not risk jeopardizing his safety.
So why did you come here? You knew I would follow you. I can't let you go.
Because I know now the blood of hate is still in my veins. No one but I can put an end to this tragedy.
I can help you. You can trust me, Elizabeth.
I know, Jonathan. You have been the most loyal ally these last few weeks. But this is my duty.
Would your protege agree to speak with me? I have so many questions for him.
Go on, Jonathan. But Be careful.
Yes?
Sir William. My God. You really are William Marshall. You served Richard the Lionheart and his brother, King John. It is such a privilege to meet you.
I did in my day. Come closer if you want to speak. For my hearing isn't what it used to be.
I think your hearing is fine, sir.
What is it you want then?
I found and defeated the disaster that was threatening to smite London. You should know that the city is safe for now, Sir William.
Then may I call you brother? Did you resist its poison? Even a scratch from a beast so evil could endanger you and all those you care for.
You also defeated one in 1666. Who was it?
She was a malicious witch who spread plague throughout the city with her army of rats. She had been hiding in a bakery in Pudding Lane for months when I finally found her.
How did you defeat it?
We fought for hours. In the end, I had to lock her in St. Paul's Cathedral and burn the building down. I wanted to be sure she was destroyed.
I found your research on the antidote. The tears of the angels. What ingredients did you use?
Once I understood what the ingredients were, I used the tears of King Richard and the pure blood of the valiant Boadicea.
King Richard and Boadicea? How did you find such relics?
It took me many years to locate their hiding place. Then I had to learn the formula. If I recall, it belonged to an ancient brotherhood. The Order of St. Paul, I believe.
And did it work?
Yes. The tears cleansed my poor Elizabeth's blackened heart. To see her smile again.
The blood of hate. How does it affect you? Do you feel it now?
The blood of hate? Yes. Nothing more than a sneeze, really. A sneeze held for so long, you could blow a fortress down if you released it.
I would like to ask you about vampires.
Vampires? What about them?
Considering your experience, please tell me what you know.
They are terrible creatures. I have seen and fought many in my time. Foul temptresses with sharp claws and shrieking beaks.
Where did you encounter such creatures?
The last time I saw one was in a Celtic temple near Salisbury. A terrible and god-forsaken place full of ghosts and pestilence.
I have never seen such a creature. What are you talking about?
Of course you've never seen a creature like them. Vampires are deadly, swift and implacable.
Can we speak about the Morrigan?
The Red Queen. What of her?
You met her, did you not?
Just once. But she never ceased to sing to me. I love her song. It is a song of blood and war. I only wish she would sometimes let me rest.
Do you know who she is?
I don't want to discuss this in front of my sweet Elizabeth.
Why?
For a time, she too could hear the Red Song. The steps she danced to its melody brought pain upon the world.
Do you remember Murden, your maker?
Only God is my maker, for he created everything on this earth. He blessed me with eternal life through his archangel, Michael.
But Murden, Michael, is a vampire. He made you a blood-sucking creature of the night.
Blood, yes. I used to drink it from the throats of the unworthy. Then I was punished for my deceit. During my penance, I rely entirely upon my sweet Elizabeth.
Tell me about Elizabeth. How was she infected?
I do not wish to discuss it.
Please, Sir William. I need to know what the blood of hate is. How is it transmitted?
After defeating the disaster in St. Paul's Cathedral, I returned to my retreat, infected. This is where my sweet Elizabeth found me, for she heard my pain from across the sea.
Where is this retreat you mentioned?
In London, under Temple Church, beneath my empty tomb. I always loved to sleep there while listening to the bell above.
What happened then?
The blood of hate had twisted me into a rage-filled man. I attacked my progeny and infected her too. Forgive me, Elizabeth. I failed you.
You bit her again? Is that how she was infected with the disaster's blood? I think I understand now.
Elizabeth fled, and I fell to my knees, begging for forgiveness. I swore I would find a way to make things right.
How did you meet Elizabeth?
Times were tough. I had awakened to protect the land from a new plague. I heard her sing for her dead family. Singing for her death to come. I chose to save her.
When was that?
It was so long ago. A few years after Elizabeth of England and Catherine of France established their alliance against Spain.
What did you do?
I raised her as my progeny. After she left to see the world, I rebuilt her deceased parents' inn. Owned it as William Thorne for a time. Those were good years.
Did you really sacrifice yourself to save her?
That was the only righteous path. The blood of hate made me betray her. I am at peace here. I can think about what I've done and how I failed.
Do you not want to be cured?
No. This hunger is mine. I would feel empty without it. It has been part of me for so long. All I want is quiet. Silence.
You agreed to be confined here, then?
Yes. Once I was sure she was cured, I asked to be locked down here. I deserve it. The world needs it.
We could set you free. Let you out. Isn't that what you want?
I pray for the day I'll see the sky again. I have all but forgotten its colors. I could walk and do so many things beneath the stars. But I doubt it will be wise to release me.
Then will you stay here and repent?
Elizabeth told me it will not be long now. I cannot wait to feel the sweet caress of her hand on my cheek after so long as she releases me. Has the time come?
Yes, Father.
Why not unleash me then? To see the sky a final time?
You already are the sky, and all its stars.
I'm not defeated. For I welcome the sword you bear, for it is mine.
You were never defeated, my lord. Farewell, father. And to you also, Jonathan.
What do you mean?
I can't stand what I've become. This healthy carrier, as you put it. The flames will purify the poison that runs in my veins.
No! I won't allow this to happen.
I am death, Jonathan. Wherever I go, I can't stand it.
I am Dr. Jonathan Reed, champion of Myrddin, chosen to save England from the vampire epidemic. I could cure you.
What do you mean?
We are creatures of blood, Elizabeth. Everything about us is in our blood. With time, I could perfect the antidote William Marshall gave you. Trust me, for time is on our side.
That is a risk I cannot take, Jonathan. I won't bring another such disaster into this world.
Elizabeth, no. Trust me. I can save you.
How could I trust you, Jonathan? How could I take such a chance?
I'll stay here with you then. As long as we must, until I find a cure.
You have no idea what you're talking about, Jonathan. Despite his madness, William was strong enough to start the centuries. I doubt we can do the same.
We will lock ourselves down then. I'll get all the material I need and I'll perform my research here with you until you're cured.
Are you mad? Who would take care of us? Who would free us if it takes decades or even more?
Old Bridget will take care of us.
You are serious, aren't you? You really are ready to do this?
I love you, Elizabeth. I can do this. Please, stay with me.
I believe you. This is crazy, but I believe you, Jonathan.
One prayer for the summoned, called by this song. Child born from darkness, whose path ye must find. Now the song is sung, and your path chosen. England is safe, for you have prevailed. I bid you farewell, my champion, bittersweet. You found yourself a newer quest, and so I leave you to it. My queen sleeps once again, and I'll soon join her slumber, until alas she rises, woken by the hunger never fed.
Oh shit. That's it. I'm at a loss for words. Phenomenal. Wow. How was this not Game of the Year? Holy shit, can I skip this? I can, and it sends us back here. Wow. Well. And that is the end. That's it. Wow. Phenomenal second game of the spooky season of October, huh? phenomenal. 10 out of 10 game. Well, I can't not say that. There wasn't a whole lot of scares, but it is under the consideration of a horror game, so that I put it under there as my own personal opinion as well, as along with many others who agree, then disagree. And there's going to be people that disagree with my opinion of putting it at a 10 out of 10 phenomenal game, but I will be one of those people that join, if not the top of the list, of putting this as a 10 out of 10 phenomenal game. The music, amazing. The gameplay, amazing. The mechanics, amazing. The story, and how you can have different choices, and I'm pretty sure I can go back and play through it millions of times more, and I will always come out with a different ending based on choices. Now, I don't know if I've gotten the best ending or the worst one, but I'm sure there's more endings than what I have just gotten on camera. And I'm gonna leave that for you guys to play that game. If I choose to play them in my own time, I will come back to this game and play it in my own time. If I have anything to come back to this game to, I'll do that. But I have nothing to do left in the game. All I can say is that it is a 10 out of 10 phenomenal game in my book, on my list of games that I've played on this YouTube channel. Wow. I've never had a game that has put me at a loss of words in a long time since Spider-Man and just other games in general. But wow. I can even say that this is the first game this year that has put me at a loss of words in a good way. I mean, Stranded Deep put me at a loss of words, but it was because of the ending of how bad that was and how it wasn't worth to do anything. This, it made it worth it. It made it amazing. There was struggle. It puts you in a panic. It puts you in a position of where you could stay entertained and it would latch onto you and just have you play. And I always felt that way ever since recording and live streaming the first episode of this video game for the series. Wow. So that's all I've got to say about it for you guys. I would love to hear you guys put it in your own words, but I will allow you to do that in the comments down below, because since this is over, the live stream's over, and we will start up anew in our third horror game series of this month of October, spooky season. So we gave it up for Don't Knock Twice. Now we give it up here for Vampyr. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and make sure to leave a like if you liked the video, comment down below, and check out the rest of the episodes of this video game, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. This has been me, your boy Novatron, playing Vampyr, and I will see you guys in the next video. Take care, and peace.